Lucky said he's all right, that his father came back into town and wanted company or something.
Did he mention where he was?
He was about to, and
And what?
and there was a big crash and the line went dead.
Was Luke there?
Yeah, I could hear him yelling in the background. I tried star 69 to call him back, but there was no answer. You don't think Luke might...
No, no, no. Luke did not come back to town to fight with his son.
Well, he was pretty angry when he left 2 months ago. Who knows how he feels now?
He wasn't angry with Lucky. That I know for a fact.
Lucky has a lot of resentment towards his father. Even if he didn't want to hurt him, Lucky could provoke him into doing it.
Well, he could try.
Yeah, all Lucky would have to do is tell Luke that he, his sister, and his mother came to Windermere for my birthday party. Given how he feels about my uncle, he'd go nuts.
Should I call Lieutenant Taggart?
Yeah, tell him the situation's changed and he should start searching for Lucky immediately.
No,
Right.
no. Wait, I want you both to hear this, all right? No matter how much he is provoked or what he hears, Luke would never harm his own son.
Are you sure that's a chance you want to take?
There's no risk here. Believe me.
All right, you might be right. But I still think we should do everything possible to get Lucky away from Luke.
Well, maybe so. But it is a family matter, and I do not want the police involved.
We've already called him.
I know that, I know. Nicholas told me. Nicholas, I think the best thing for you to do right now would be to call Taggart and tell him that Lucky has been found.
What if he asks for details?
Just tell him that the Spencer family prefers to keep it private.
Wouldn't it be safer to...
No, it wouldn't be safer.
Okay, well, I guess that's the next step. Come on, I'll take you home.
No, that's okay.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Call me at home if you hear anything.
Okay.
Nicholas,
Yeah.
thank you for looking out for your brother.
I have a feeling you do the same thing for me.
Elizabeth, you can stop worrying. Lucky is going to be fine.
I don't know if I can stop.
You can. I'll tell you why.
The only reason I made that call is because I knew someone was worrying about me and I wanted to explain what happened.
That's because you're a good human being.
Yeah, it's called caring about what the other person thinks. Ever hear of it?
Yeah, I heard.
Could have fooled me. You split. You decide to go. What happens if Lulu misses her father? And your wife gets lonelier? Maybe your sister needs someone to bail her out of a jam. You satisfy yourself first, worry about the rest later.
Yeah, it always comes back to this, doesn't it, Lucky?
Yes, it does. Only unlike you, I'm not going to allow myself to forget it. Ever.
You know, I was pretty busy the last couple of months taking care of personal business that I put off for a long, long time. And it helped me. Because it got me away from all of this. I didn't even think about this, really. And when I did, I thought about you.
Nah, it's bull.
No, it ain't bull, it's the truth. All I could think about over and over was why some fossilized Jurassic crime I committed 1,000,000 years ago against the only woman I ever really loved. Why did that have to be dug up and re-examined? And why did my son have to do the digging? And why did it hurt him so much? So much that even now, after you've tortured me and your mother with stuff we really didn't need to remember, why can't you let it go?
You and Mom think telling me about it makes it okay. First of all, the only reason you ever mentioned it to me is because I found out from somebody else. And second, it doesn't.
Nobody said it was okay, Lucky. It's not okay. It was an ugly, terrible, terrible thing, and I'll always regret it. But the pain I caused belongs to your mother and me, and not to you.
You made your life a lie. You wanted me to live it with you? I can't do that. I just can't.
All right. I hear that. I hear that loud and clear. But son, you've got to let go of this. This much hatred. And I don't care what you say, it's hatred. It can only end up hurting you.
It'd make you real happy, wouldn't it? Thinking I was all doubled up in pain from finding out my father was a rapist and a liar. You're wrong. I'm not hurting. Not anymore. I have a life that I love. It just doesn't include you.
Let it go. Son, please. Please let it go. You don't know what you're doing. All this anger, all this rage, Lucky, it's tying you closer to me.
There's some unsavory characters around here. I guess I don't have to tell you to watch your back.
Oh, yeah, I know that, and thanks for caring.
Does Mac know you're here?
Yes, he does, and he knows that I can handle it.
Okay, tomorrow's your first day at work, so don't be late.
Oh, thanks for dropping by. I'd offer you something to drink, but I really haven't had a chance to stock up yet.
I need to speak with you off the record.
All right.
Did somebody hire you to keep an eye on me?
No, Alan.
Please don't lie to me. It's just that I was watching you when Tony told you that I was living here. You didn't even bat an eye.
Does that prove anything?
Maybe that you know that I have a problem, an addiction, as my family so lovingly calls it.
Is that what it is?
I was determined to get rid of the pain in my hand so that I could resume surgery, which I so sorely missed. And in the process, I developed a need for controlled pain medication. It's called hydrocodone.
Need?
Unfortunately, it turned around and it bit me, and I did develop an addiction, but it's not a serious one.
Oh. Why don't you stop it?
Well, that's exactly what I'm doing. I'm actually in the process of doing that, literally, as we speak.
Oh, how's it going?
It's going good. If my family were supporting me instead of judging me, then I wouldn't be living in that glorified jail cell across the hall.
They know you're here?
Well, I insisted that I take control of my own life. I needed a period of isolation.
That's very courageous.
I also insisted that I work at the clinic with Tony instead of going to Mercy where everybody expected me to go.
I think working with Tony again is going to be good for both of you.
In case you're wondering, I'm only going to be dealing, doing administrative work.
Why would I wonder about that?
Well, you're married to the police commissioner, and if you knew of a doctor with a drug problem that was dealing with patients directly, you'd have to notify him.
I know the kind of person that you are, Alan. And I know how important it is to heal people for you. And no matter what your personal problems are, you would never let them affect your work.
Thank you. I'm so glad somebody still remembers.
Are you on a program, or are you getting any kind of help at all?
Absolutely. I know that I couldn't do this on my own. Listen, Felicia, you could help me if you wanted to.